Welcome all to the Word to Faith podcast. This is a podcast that deals with all things biblical, spiritual, and getting your life together. In this episode, we're going to be reading from the book of Enoch. Yes, it's from the Apocrypha and the some of the Old Testament. I don't know. But it was translated by R.H. Charles Oxford, the Clarendon Press. I don't know. So we're going to be reading the introduction, and we're going to be reading from section 1, chapter 1. Okay, guys, this is the book of Enoch, chapter 1, and it says, the words of the blessing of Enoch. Now, we know Enoch. Who is Enoch? I think Enoch is Noah's father or grandfather. We'll get into that later. The words of the blessings of Enoch, wherewith he blessed the elect and righteous, who will be living in the day of tribulation, when all the wicked and godless are to be removed. And he took up his parable and said, Enoch, a righteous man, whose eyes were opened by the highest, say the vision of the Holy One in the heavens, which the angels showed me, and from them I heard everything, and from them I understood as I saw, but not for this generation, but for a remote one which is for to come. Concerning the elect one, said, concerning the elect, I said, and took up my parable concerning them. So he's saying, I'm going to read it again. The words of the blessings of Enoch, wherewith he blessed the elect and righteous, who will be living in the days of tribulation, when all the wicked and godless are to be removed. And he took up his parable and said, Enoch, a righteous man, whose eyes are opened by the highest, saw the vision of the Holy One in the heavens, which the angel showed me. And from them I heard everything, and from them I understood as I saw, but not for this generation, so not for his generation, but for the remote one, which is to come, but for the later generations. This is what this is for. Concerning the elect, I said, and took up my parable concerning them. It says, the Holy Great One will come forth from his dwelling, and the eternal God will, I prefer to say Elohim, but it says, and the I know people understand it better when it's just say God. So I'm gonna just say God for y'all. It says, the Holy Great One will come forth from his dwelling, and the eternal God will tread upon the earth, even on Mount Sinai, and appear from his camp. Now, appear from his camp is in parentheses. And appear in the strength of his might from the heavens of heavens. And all shall be smitten with fear, and the watchers shall quake. Now, we're going to get into who the watchers are later. And great fear and trembling shall seize them unto the ends of the earth. And the high mountains shall be shaken, and the high hills shall be made low, and shall melt like wax before the flame. And the earth shall be wholly rent in sunder, and all that is upon the earth shall perish, and there shall be a judgment upon all men. But with the righteous he will make peace, and will protect the elect, and mercy shall be upon them, and they shall all belong to God, and they shall be prospered, and they shall all be blessed, and he will help them all, and light shall appear unto them, and he will make peace unto them. And behold, he cometh with 10,000s of his holy ones, to execute judgment upon all, and to destroy all the ungodly, and to convict all flesh of all the works of their ungodliness which they have ungodly committed, and of all the hard things which ungodly sinners have spoken against him. All right, so we're in chapter 2. That was chapter 1. Chapter 1 off the rip. First of all, let me tell y'all, the book of Enoch is not for the weak of heart. It is not for those that speak or preach love and no punishment. Because from the get-go, it's like, y'all about to be punished. Y'all better get it together. It does remind me a bit. as far as the way it's formed, the book of Revelation, because the book of Revelations is saying y'all got to get it together. The whole Bible say get it together, but towards the it's like, listen, if y'all don't get it together, do y'all understand what's about to happen to y'all? Anyway, so we in chapter 2. And chapter 2 says, observe ye everything that takes place in the heaven, how they do not change their orbits, and the luminaries which are in heaven, how they all rise and set in order, each in its season, and transgress not against their appointed order. Behold ye the earth, and give heed to the things which take place upon it, from first to last, how steadfast they are, how none of the things upon earth change, but all the works of God appear to you. Behold the summer and the winter, how the whole earth is filled with water, and clouds and dew and rain lie upon it. So it's saying, look how all the things that was created do what they're supposed to do. They do what's commanded of them to do. They don't change. They've been around for a very long time, and they do not change. But you know what else? It talks about, even though this is just off topic a little bit, I'm hearing a lot of people preaching that winter is unnatural and it's only supposed to be like hot moments, I guess. But it talks about, and this book was written long, generations upon generations ago. And it talks about it being a summer and a winter. Anyway, that's all talk, but anyway. All right, we're in chapter 3. And it says, observe and see how in the winter, in the winter is in parentheses, by the way, all the trees seem as though they have withered, and shed are their leaves, except 14 trees, which do not lose their foliage, but retain the old foliage from 2 or 3 years to the new one. So there are trees that don't like, I actually have trees in front of my house that even in winter, the leaves don't fall off. They're like different types of cypress trees. Chapter 4. And again, observe ye the days of summer, how the sun is above the earth over against it, and you seek shade and shelter by reason of the heat of the sun, and the earth also burns with growing heat, and so you cannot tread on the earth or on a rock by reason of its heat. Like when it's really hot outside, you can't put your bare feet on the ground. Your feet is going to burn. Chapter 5. Observe ye how the trees cover themselves with green leaves and bear fruit. Wherefore give ye heed, and know with regard to all his works, and recognize how he that liveth forever hath made them so. And all his works go on thus from year to year forever, and all the tasks which they accomplish for him, and their tasks change not, but according as God has ordained, so it is done. And behold, how the sea and the rivers in like manner accomplish and change not their tasks from his commandments. So you have these great works that were created by the highest. They do what they're supposed to do. But ye have not been steadfast, nor done the commandments of the Lord. But ye have turned away and spoken proud and hard words with your impure mouths against his greatness. O ye hard-hearted, ye shall find no peace. Now this was written now in another episode. I'm reading Mark, and Yeshua Christ talks about having a hard heart, how we shouldn't have hard hearts. So it's interesting that it's being brought up also in the book of Enoch. So that's something that that's something that I personally do pray about, that I don't have a hard heart, because I don't want to go tell y'all. I don't want to have a hard heart. I don't want to be in damnation. Anyway, we're going to read chapter 4 again. But ye have not been steadfast, nor done the commandments of the Lord, but ye have turned away and spoken proud and hard words with your impure mouths against his greatness, and ye had hard-hearted, ye shall find no peace. Therefore shall ye excreate your days. I forgot what excreate mean. I looked it up. It's EXECRO, loathing. You shall loathe your days. That's what it is, because I had to look it up. Therefore ye shall execrate your days, so you shall loathe your own days, and the years of your life shall perish, and the years of your destruction shall be multiplied in external excretion, external loathing, and ye shall find no mercy. You see how many people are depressed and have mental depression? Like the depression, people's hearts are really hardened because the depression is so heavy. The depression ain't no joke nowadays. People loathe getting up. People hate waking up in the morning. People hate getting through the day. There's people out there that really wish that they didn't wake up. All right. So we are in 6. It says, in those days, ye shall make your names an eternal execration unto all the righteous. And by you shall all who curse, and all the sinners and godless shall imprecate. It's imprecate by you. I forgot what that means. And for you, the godless, there shall be a curse. And it doesn't say, and it says all the blank shall rejoice. It's just 3 dots. So whatever word was there, they didn't translate to English. Okay, and there shall be forgiveness of sins. So this is talking about different people because it says, and all the blank shall rejoice. And there shall be a forgiveness of sins, and every mercy and peace and forbearance. There shall be salvation unto them, a goodly light. So they're talking about different people than the godless. So these are 2 different people that they're talking about. It just doesn't say who necessarily because it's blank. That part didn't translate. Whether it's done by accident or purposely, I don't know. It says, and for all you sinners, there shall be no salvation, but on you all shall abide a curse. But for the elect, there shall be light and joy and peace, and they shall inherit the earth. And then there shall be bestowed upon the elect wisdom, and they shall all live and never again sin. I can't wait till we get to that point. Either through ungodliness or through pride, but they who are wise shall be humble. And they shall not again transgress, nor shall they sin all the days of their life, nor shall they die of the divine anger of wrath, and that which the divine is in parentheses, and they shall complete the number of days of their lives, and their lives shall be increased in peace, and the years of their joy shall be multiplied in eternal gladness and peace all the days of their lives. Oh, we were still in chapter 5. I don't know why I kept saying 6. So that was verse 6. All right, so we are in Enoch chapter 6 now. It says, and it came to pass when the children of men had multiplied, that in those days were born unto them beautiful and comely daughters. And the angels, the children of the heavens, saw and lusted after them, and said to one another, come, let us choose us wives from among the children of men, and begat us children. And it says Semjaza. So it's naming the ones that sinned. Jemzaza, I don't know his name, who was their leader, said unto them, I fear ye will not indeed agree to do this deed, and I alone shall have to pay the penalty of a great sin. So they knew they was doing something wrong. And this person said, I don't want to do this by myself. I fear if I do this, I'm going to be the only one doing it. And y'all just not going to be honest, and y'all not going to do it for real. And they all answered him and said, let us all swear an oath and all bind ourselves by mutual imprecations, whatever that means, to not abandon this plan, but to do this thing. So they literally swore an oath to commit sin. That's crazy. Then swear they all together and bound themselves by mutual imprecations upon it. And they were in all 200 who descended in the days of Jared on the summit of Mount Hermon. So they descended from the heavens and came down, and they came to Mount Hermon, and they called it Mount Hermon, because they had sworn and bound themselves by mutual imprecations upon it. That word been put up there a few times. I'm going to have to go ahead and look that word up. And these are the names of their leaders: Y'all go read. I don't want to say these people's name that done did this. It says it's a bunch of them, and is the first one 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. It's 20. These are the chief of tens. So, oh, yeah, it's 20 of them. So, okay. All right, so we're in chapter 7. If y'all want to see the names and read the names for yourselves or look them up, y'all could just Google the book of Enoch, right? Or go buy the book of Enoch. So we're matter of fact, we're gonna start right there. We're gonna start right there, and in the next episode, we're going to read from chapter 7. I hope you guys have a good, blessed day. I hope you guys enjoying me reading from the book of Enoch. Thank you. Bye.